Alright, hello everyone. Oh my gosh. It has been a hot minute, hasn't it, since I've been on this
hello
side
everyone.
Oh my
Stream.
gosh. It has been a
Bear
hot
with me
minute,
one
hasn't it,
moment
since
while I
I've
get
been on
Alright,
this
hello
side
everyone.
One last
stream
stream.
setup.
It has... Alright, and... Bam! Hello everyone! Welcome, welcome! Thank you so much. My audio is doubled. Okay, that is very good to know, thank you. One moment. That should help. Alright, how are we sounding now? Is it still the same, or is it different? How are we thinking? Okay, I think I see what happened. Yep, that actually makes a lot of sense. Okay, yep, so the way I also handle the stream is that, I have a, copy of the stream's website itself on the, on one of the side web pages as well. So that's probably what it was picking up for a moment. But now that's muted, we should be okay. Also, can I just say that the fact that you can now check on the mobile app as well about like just being able to send like messages and chats in the mobile while you are streaming like this, like that's actually kind of cool. Like that is one of the few good things about the mobile app that I really do appreciate. But anyway, hi Gwaine. I saw you earlier, and I saw you earlier in a lot of the other streams today, including DKs and Rainies, and man, you're just everywhere. Thank you so much for stopping by, though. Mobile has a few nice features now. It does, and I think people honestly give it a little bit too much crap. Not necessarily undeserved, mind, because it's definitely a little bit undercooked. It's definitely not the best mobile device ever, but it's certainly there, and it's an option for people who do have the capability to work with that stuff. Yes, that is the perfect way to put it down, Gwaine. It's fine. Alright. So to people who haven't heard from me, hi, my name is Igner. I am a raccoon, which is some sort of red panda raccoon thing. The important thing is that I play music, and that's where we're going to refocus a little bit. Because over the past month and a half, I've done a lot of things. I have hung out in a lot of streams, I've learned a lot about myself, I went down to Nashville with the family, all sorts of things. And there's one thing that's been made clear to me is that I do need to make a few changes to the way I do things. So what I'm going to promise myself is I'm going to try and create edited VODs for the YouTube channel, so that way it's not just the Twitch side of things, it's also the YouTube side of things, and hopefully people will see that and come and hang out here. And that's that's another reason why I think we're going to try and do Grime, because it's just a very chill, from what I've seen so far, it's a very easy game to create content from. And it'll be a nice first step in me learning how to edit videos for a YouTube audience rather than just doing the live streams. I'll still try and post up the live stream VODs as I can. I'll still try and post up the live stream VODs as I can, simple as, but yeah, lately for the last month or so, I've kind of been a little bit of a rut. And that's something that I want to try and mitigate a little bit by giving me some... See, I don't really like the term tasks as much because that implies things that you have to do. I like the idea of calling them quests. So quests comes with the moniker of, hey, you get to have a reward at the end of the experience if you want. Things like that. And admittedly, it is also a good way to get, and not, admittedly it is also just in general a good way to think about like doing what you need to do, is to have incentive to do it. One of the recent projects that I've been working on lately is trying to paint 50 miniatures by the end of February. I am almost there in terms of painting the miniatures. Please don't look at the fact that they're all just Astra Militarum. So they're fairly easy to paint comparatively, but still, being able to paint 50 miniatures is something that I have never been able to do within this short of a time span. So it's something that I've been working on. It's a goal that I've been trying to have. Same thing for other things, especially for the channel. I want to try and stream more often. I want to try and stream things that I want to play. And a lot of the things that I want to work on are just things that will help improve the channel as a whole. For instance, the plain red background here, my hope is to try and find a good way to re-mitigate that. I'm pretty sure that's not the right word, but trying to redesign the background a little bit so that way it does feel a little bit more lively and animated. That's something that I do want to add in. I do want to do a small redesign on Raccoon. One of the things that I've noticed, especially when it comes to animation, is that muzzles are really hard to animate well, especially if you're looking to do anything humanistic with them. With animals, it's great, it's fine. But I have a lot more, but let's just say that after last month, I have a lot more respect for the original Disney animators for being able to make something to make the animation of the cartoons that they created feel so real. And that is just hard to do, just animation in general. So I'm not 100% sure. Stream has this, so I'm not 100% sure if I want to go in that direction, but it's a couple of decisions online. Streamlines have some free-to-use assets if you're so inclined. I'll have to look at those later, Gwen. Yeah, I'll definitely have to look into those, because again, a lot of the questions that I have, especially in regards to legality about things, is all about fair use. What am I allowed to use? What am I not allowed to use? The music, I specifically had to look at like 5 different videos in order to try and find the vibes that I'm looking for here. And it's still not perfect. I would much rather prefer it to be something a little bit more classic rock style, but this is more... Yeah, exactly. And it's mind-boggling, the rabbit holes that you can go down, that you can so easily go down from that perspective. When it comes to video game music and remixes of video game music, it's so easy. But anytime you get outside of that little sphere, that little bubble of video game music, suddenly everything becomes so much more complicated. And rightfully so. They're made by artists. They're made by musicians who've done live shenanigans, who have made live performances of those pieces. I can only imagine what it's like for school teachers and trying to use the proper permissions for the students. It's like, that's actually a good resource. I should probably ask one of them. But it's so tricky to find. It's so tricky to find artists who have the style that I want to use, while also being able to allow me to use the permissions as I want them to. And honestly, that's mostly the reason why I've been trying to learn how to draw, so that way I don't have to deal with that, and I can just make it my own, and I can just make it myself. Yeah. Yep, exactly. Broadcast licenses for music is a cluster and a half. It is insane the amount of complexity that's involved, because it's not just for the artist's permission for a lot of those. It's not just the artist's permission for a lot of these things. It's also who licensed the artist, who is the producer for the artist, who is the company that's producing, that the manager is under. All those are separate entities that you need to talk to. Otherwise, there is probable cause for you to get copyright struck, especially for music. For art, it's a slightly different story, but again, it's the same thing. Like, especially if you're trying to go into a proper professional, there's the artists themselves, there's the company that hires the artist, or if there's a company that the artist is under, like an umbrella of sorts. It's exactly the way to say it, Gwen. It is madness, but it is so fascinating to look into. The legal terms of everything these days. Like, I'm actually have a question, Wayne. Have you ever heard of a YouTuber called Legal Eagle at all? I've been following Legal Eagle for the past couple of years. Yes, he is so smart. Like, that's the kind of reaction content that I respect. Someone who is an expert in their field, someone who is trained and who has the experience to back up the kinds of reactions that they have to certain things, to certain events and certain things, and being able to and not only that, but being able to explain them is such a hard thing to do, especially when it comes to things like law, especially when it comes to subjects like law and medicine, when it comes to YouTubers like Dr. Mike. They are incredible. They are incredible people, and I am so happy to see that they are doing so well, because they deserve it. They worked hard. Yes. Agree with you 100%, Gwen. Recontextualizing is such a hard skill. It's such a hard skill to... It's really hard to be able to do well. And a lot of the people who I follow, they... Like, I strive to be as able to explain my thoughts as they are to a general audience. And because that's something that I've had troubles with in the past. Alrighty. What else can I talk about while I wait for Grime to load up? I can talk about Nashville. Yeah, let's talk about Nashville. So, Nashville, great place, wonderful place. Had a power outage, a massive power outage because of the weather, but thankfully by the time that we came in, it wasn't in like the main city area, so we were still okay in terms of power. But after talking with a whole bunch of different Uber drivers that we used, it is quite scary, the amount of people who just don't have the proper equipment to handle a power outage. Like, of the 5 different Ubers that we used, only one of them had any sort of like backup generator of any kind or an alternate power source. The rest of them, like, they just had nothing. They had to deal with it, which is scary, especially considering middle of winter in Tennessee it's freezing temperatures, and it is. But they are very good people, all things considered. And they managed to handle it very well. And managed to handle the situation very well. Outside of the tragedy that happened, though, the big thing that we had, the place that... Sorry, just trying to recontextualize. Sorry, trying to list out an order of operations in my head real quick. The best thing that I can think of when it comes to Nashville was the place that we stayed at. The first day that our family went in, it was a multi-story building, but it was like half of it. Essentially, it was a condo. The first floor had a pretty large bedroom, and was also connected to the garage, which the people who owned the B&B remodeled to be more of a disco and game room. So like billiards was there, some I don't remember the name of the game, but it had like the panel where you throw beanbags into a hole. That game, like it had one of those. Yeah, that was a really good first floor. Second floor had a whole kitchenette area, and and also another bedroom. Third floor had an entire balcony and another bedroom and bathroom area. Like it was a large place. It also, funnily enough, it also had a hot tub and a actual honest to goodness pool in the backyard. Like it was a massive space. It was a lot of stuff for what feels like a very small space. Cornholing. I never heard the game called that, but sure, if that's what it's called, then sure, okay. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, nope. That is an accurate description of what it was. Okay. I never heard that term before, Dwayne. Thank you. I learned something new today. But the big thing that we loved, though, was the fact that we could bring our dogs there. And having the pups in Nashville, I'm not gonna lie, I thought they were gonna be a terror during the vacation. Like, they're normally yappers. They're barkers, and they love to try and run up and rush people down. That's kind of their main strategy, because they were COVID puppies, and the folks spoiled them, simple as. But the big thing... But I was genuinely surprised by how relaxed they seemed. Like, we let them out a couple of times, we took them on walks every few hours, and they seemed okay. They never really barked, they were just exploring the place. They were rather chill. I was impressed with them. It's awesome. Now, of course, one of the biggest things about Nashville, well, there are two things that I think I can narrow down. One of them is the main street that was there, and let me tell you, it was probably the closest I've been to Las Vegas while not being in Las Vegas. It was loud. There was a lot of music, there was a lot of people talking. It was just a good time. And while I had to leave about maybe a few hours into it because it was so loud and I couldn't really handle much of it because how I am, it was still a great time. First night we did about maybe 3 hours of karaoke at a bar. Well, I say it's really more my brother did about 3 hours of karaoke, and everyone else in our family just kind of watched him. We had a couple of songs here and there that we sang. I sang one song, and it was a classic, a bona fide classic, 1984 by David Bowie. Right within my range, right within the register. Everything went so well, even though I probably didn't sing it the best. And that's okay, but honestly, by the time it got to maybe about the second hour in, we had a whole bunch of people show up, including like an entire bridesmaid and her retinue of a bride and her bridesmaids, I should say. Yeah. And their entire retinue basically took over everything. And so I was just hanging out there for another hour while waiting for my brother, to do one last song. And it got to a point where it was just really loud, so I unfortunately had to leave the place ahead of time. After getting some dinner, I just headed home after that, because again, like, everywhere is loud on that street. Like, there's no real... It's not that you couldn't escape it. Like, you can obviously like walk down a couple of blocks and it's a lot quieter. It actually got to a point where I had an officer come up to me and ask if I was okay, and I'm like, yeah, no, I'm fine. It's really loud. Or he's like, oh yeah, no, I get it. I'm on that way too. So, fair enough. Second night was much better. It was a lot more cozy. There was a open blues bar night. So what they had was a whole bunch of bands come in to a bar, and it was open, and it was basically open music night, but for bands, and it was really cool. A lot of really good times, really good drinks, a lot of good food too. I was surprised, but again, same thing. Like, it was just really loud. And it was also the date, but thankfully it could have been so much worse because it was the day before the Super Bowl. And on Super Bowl day, there were two things that happened that day. The first was that we went to the country music museum. I gotta say, I never expected country music to be so entwined with the other forms of music out there. It's kind of shocking how all the different forms of music intermingle and intermingle with each other over the years, to the point where, yeah, exactly. And also the way that country music handled the racial segregation part of it, very, very interesting things to read through. But it also got me very inspired on different, but also inspired me a lot on different art pieces for Raccoon. It's basically different outfits and such. I'm going to try and see if I can draw them in. That, and also the guitars were nutty. I really want to try and replicate one of them. It was boggling to see, but that's for future talk. But yeah, definitely very back and forth in terms of the history there. But it's interesting how it turned out, and I think everyone had a decent time with it. Obviously, for the rest of my family, it wasn't really their thing. Like, they're not really museum people. They're more go out and do things rather than go out and learn things. Me, love to learn things, so this was kind of a thing. Then for the rest of the evening, we just hung out, did the Super Bowl. Oh, right. Got one last thing too. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can find it. It's really somewhere. Aha! Here we go. So, we also found I found two really cool things while I was in Nashville that I decided to bring home. The first was we went to an alcohol store, and it wasn't like your typical alcohol store where it's like, oh, off to the side, and it has like all the modern stuff. Like, no, this was like a proper alcohol store. We actually went to two of them. First one is where I got this Nashville-based Green Thumb Tennessee whiskey. Short Mountain, 7 years old. The proof is 111.6, which is nutty for a whiskey. 237 the barrel, very good stuff. It was $100, and I have it's $100. Haven't opened it just yet. I'm waiting for the right moment to take the first sip. But this was a really good find, especially considering that it's from Nashville proper. It's home brewed, as it were. I'm a big fan of the local, what used to be the EMP Experience Music Project, but now it's called the Museum of Pop Culture. I've heard about that. Let me see if it's what I'm thinking it is. It is the Museum of Pop Culture. Oh, it's in Seattle. Okay. I was thinking something else. Yeah, no, that Museum of Pop Culture. Yeah, I definitely want to give that a shot next time I head over to the West. Yeah, that sounds fun. That sounds like a lot of fun. Next time, if I'm ever in the West Coast, I'm definitely going to need to check it out sometime. But yeah, that sounds really cool. Have you gone there recently? It's super cool? Hell yeah. That's awesome. The second thing I found. The second thing I got was a album of Aladdin Sane. like with the record still in it. It's currently mounted to my wall right now because it is a fantastic art piece, and it's also one of the major inspirations for Raccoon. But the fact that the album's inside it means that if I ever do get a proper record player, I could get some classic music blasting from it. I go every 6-ish months to check out the rotating exhibits. Oh, the exhibits rotate. Yes, that is fantastic. Can't wait. Yeah, I'm definitely going to need to pop in at some point. For sure. Because that's kind of the thing that I was most surprised about was the actual price of everything. Like, the plan was just to do a weekend trip. For me, I had to take off on Friday and the Monday just to make sure everything was good to go. And I think the plane tickets themselves were maybe a couple hundred, and there was another 100 for parking over the weekend. And then the actual B&B itself was actually not too much either. So, I mean, it's weird, but I kind of understand the people who do go on those sorts of weekly trips or weekend trips to just go see something for the weekend. Like, they leave on the Saturday morning and come back on the Sunday evening just to check out something different. Like, I get it, especially for the United States. Like, the distances are actually not too bad. Like, I think from my hometown, from O'Hare to Nashville, it was like maybe a couple of hours at most, like less than an hour and a half. Like, it was kind of nuts in terms of its distance. And who knows? I might want to save up a little bit, and see if I can go on another weekend trip eventually. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. Alrighty. That's pretty much it in terms of prior experiences, though. In terms of things that are coming up, the plans that I have are as thus. We're going to start off with Grime, and we are going to play Grime to completion. Depending on when we complete it, we're going to play Grime to completion. I'm not gonna doubt anything. Like, I'm not expecting to finish the game at all today, but I want to try and make some decent progress in this game, because I also know that there is a pseudo time limit, especially if I want to make it to Grime 2 with Iru and Rodin, for sure, because that's the goal. Other than that, DK also recommended 9 Souls. I'm not gonna lie, 9 Souls is not my vibe. Well, I'm not sure if it is my vibe. Well, not necessarily that it is my vibe or not, but it is but I might need to take a break from this sort of game after Grime. We'll see how I feel. Because there's also so many other bangers coming out too. Like, I've heard that for that 24-hour stream, that's actually a very good point. I should probably do that. I actually need to double check. Did they say specifically when they were gonna do the stream? Like, did they post out an actual schedule link to it? I'm not really too active on the Discords, so I'm not sure. You know what? As a mod for Ronin, that makes complete and total sense. As someone who did moderate for Bricky during the Brickathon streams, yeah, don't forget to take breaks. The game comes out on the 31st, so it's that day. Okay, so that would be 31st of March. So 31st of March and the 1st of April for Iru, I assume, because that's how Australian time works. I mean, yeah, that can work. I mean, yeah, I think I can make that work. Other than that, though, I took off both days off so I can have a recovery day. Smart. Absolutely smart play there. I'm not sure if I would take both. If I'm personally gonna take both days off. I definitely want to try and take. I may try and take one day off. We'll see how it goes, and we'll see how much I like Grime. That's the other important thing, because again, I'm also human with other responsibilities too. Other than that, though, other than Grime, the other things that I wanted to do, like I want to spend a day where I do Final Fantasy XIV Rowlets, because Final Fantasy XIV is still a fun game. It's chill. It's a chill game, and it's good to get people talking. Other than that, though, Resident Evil 9 is coming out soon. I know that Space Marine 2 has their own thing happening with the Tech Marine, and there's also the other, what's it called? I want to double check something. Dawn of War for release dates. Scheduled for release for 2026, but not, but no specific day or month. Okay, yeah, that's what I assumed. Okay. Final Fantasy XIV is a good time. I need to talk about some scoots up. Wayne, it's so worth it. It's so good. If I remember correctly, you made it all the way to 7.3, if I remember. Holy... Oh my gosh, Ian. Oh my gosh. Hello. We have royalty here. Oh my gosh. And Mama Chunk too. Oh my gosh. This is incredible. Thank you so much for stopping on in, people. Emily, thank you so much for stopping on in. Oh my gosh. All the people coming in hot. And it's about perfect timing too. Just listing out a couple of last minute things. And then we're gonna grime it. You're at 7.2, Gwaine? Okay. I can't say anything more then, but it goes so hard. It goes so hard at 7.3, and 7.4 is amazing as well. If it isn't my favorite, Mako Enjoyer's favorite streamer. I need to drag TK through Arcadian so badly. Oh man, I really want to... Same Mama Chunk, because DK is so in love with wrestling, I think he would love it. I think he would at least love the premise. Absolutely, yes. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. Here's the plan. Not sure if it's going to be this week. But at some point, we are going to spend some time, and we are just going to ram through Arcadian. Just going to do a full run through of the raid night, and it's going to be just everyone who wants to hop on in and join us. It'll be great. It'll also be fantastic. I will die many times, but that's part of the fun. Oh man, Pictomancer is tricky to do for me. Absolutely do want to do a raid night with the lads and lasses here, because I think that would be it's just a fun time. It's just a fun time, and I think doing something like that once a week, that'd be fantastic. But that's not what we're doing tonight. What we're doing tonight instead is we're gonna go ahead and do some Grime. Let me see if I can transition. Hell yeah. Alright, now we're cooking. Let me go ahead and switch the category real quick to Grime. Done. Let's just make sure. Excellent, we are griming. So, quick intro for the YouTube side of things. Hello everyone, my name is Ignan the Raccoon, and today, this will be my first experience with Grime as a player. I have watched a couple of gameplay segments from people such as the amazing Iru and the Raucus Roran Historian, and they both have heavily recommended this game. And when the delectable DK Diamantes also said that this game was fantastic, and he heavily recommended fists, I do not know where the fists come from, I do not know how you get them, but we're gonna find out in just a moment. First things first, How is the sound sounding? Because I just realized that Spotify was still going for some reason. Let's fix that. There we go. Okay, much better. Alright. So we're at this point, let's just get started. Select save. Let's create a new save. So again, it's one of those situations where I'm not very familiar with this genre. The last time I've ever played a side-scroller like this, the closest thing to it was, I think, the Wii Prince of Persia game, the Wii Prince of Persia game, Sands of Time, something like that. It's been a while, so the rust will show, but that's okay, because, oh my gosh, that looks so good. I'm just gonna take a minute. Alright, it's time to grind. Ian, that is perfectly okay. I understand that you are an award-winning painting modeler, and you are the best of us when it comes to that. So, I just appreciate that you're sticking around. I'm just appreciate that you're sticking around and listening in. Thank you so much. Why not? Hey now, it's not just about whether you win. Haven't won awards this year? That's because you will win awards, and you have won awards in the past. I believe in you, Ian. Interesting. Okay. Pardon me. Can I just say that I already love the character design of this little guy? It's a black hole that is surrounded by dust and particles. And we're just crawling around. Alrighty, we are crawling indeed. Yonatan Temperberg and Nick Procheryov. I actually haven't looked too much into this. May I ask who the developers of the game were? Alex Rowe, Sean, you did impeccable work so far. Alrighty. So we're walking. It looks like classic AD controls. So we're chilling. Space is jump. Alright. And... oh! What was that? Hold on. Is that a... oh, I thought you could wall jump for a second. But it turns out that... no. Oh, it was a climb up. Okay, I see. What are you? Left shift while moving, dash. You can dash through creatures, and left shift backstep. So... I see. Okay. Alright, we got some prage. We got some prage going on. Okay, so it's mostly vertical. You don't have to jump to activate it. That's nice. Oh, and it takes up the blue meter too. Got it. Okay, got it. Alright, let's do a quick jump. Absorb. To absorb, press Q the moment an enemy attack lands. An appetizer before the coming feast. So this is the parry? Or is it a block? Let's find out. Okay, so it is a... okay, so it is more of a block. W look up. The head is all wrong? Man, that's just a big head. Calm yourself. It's just a big head. Oh, that's a pot. Kill them while the enemy attacks land. Absorb. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of big heads. Ah! New prey found. F. Oh, we're sucking in the stones. Okay. S plus space to jump down. Okay. Just to... got it. Okay. Cool. Let's go ahead and go down here. No, okay, so this is another dash section. Okay. Alright, aim. Deesh. Okay, so it is a little bit more of a parry window that you can use. Okay, that's good to know. The studio is Cloverbyte. Via their website, Cloverbyte is the internal studio of Tilting School of Design and Visual Communication. Oh! Oh, so this is like a school project sort of thing. That's cool. So this is made by students. That's actually really cool. Absorbing an enemy steals their breath. Press E to convert a full breath meter into health. An instrument should be cared for. Mend the vessel with a sacrifice of prey. Okay. So, what's E? Ah, that is a very slow heal over time effect. The fact that it's there is nice, but it's also extremely slow. Okay, so that's a climbable wall. Okay. But yeah, no, that heal seems more like a... That heal is very slow considering what it's, considering that it is the only heal option right now. Weeping Cavity? Okay, first things first. What is you? F. Rock. Dust. They're praying to the rock. Okay. Let's look around first. Oop. An imprinted Levivim becomes your checkpoint and surrogate. When you are shattered, you will reform at the last created surrogate. As you reform, or so will most prey, use their mass to develop your vessel. A shard of the womb you once inhabited. It can be used as such again. Interesting. So this is our save points of sorts. So this is bonfires, essentially? Okay. Grow. Okay, so these are... Okay. So, got health, which increases max health. Force, which increases max force, performing more actions before running out. Okay. Strength, increases damage for strength scaling weapons. Dexterity, and increases damage for resonance scaling weapons and traits. And we can... can I just say, I really like this. Just the fact that nothing is committable is kind of nice. Let's go ahead for right now. Let's increase our force. Yes. That'll suffice for now. Just so that way we can do more things. Because the ability to do more things is always extremely powerful. Let's go ahead and look down. Okay. Oh. Oh, actual... Oh, ouchie, ouchie. Okay. Okay, so we gotta be careful with the timing. Youchers. That is weird timing right there. But that's something I'll get used to, I'm sure. Okay. Yo, we love our buff pot. Alrighty. Get away, you uglies, you! Hey! Beautiful! Perfection! Ah! Forgive me. For a moment I thought you were one of my misshapen and disgusting brethren. But no, you're not like them at all. Your proportions are sublime. Oh, flawless one, please let me serve. I can be of use to you, I promise. I will. I will look for anything that can be of use to you. Yes, I will find you again. A gift worthy of your divine attention. Hi. Okay. So we got a little mook wanting to find, I guess, weapons for us. That makes sense. Filthy lad. Okay, so there is a little bit of a window where you are allowed to parry, but it's definitely not a lot of room. I'm also noticing... Oh, we can't climb these. That's right. There we go. F. Nice. Alright. So now we climb up again. Actually, hold up. Can we do this? I don't think we can make that all the way, unfortunately. That's a little bit too far for the dashes, but that's okay. So let's go ahead and move up. And we're moving along. Oh, we got a lad. What's your plan, old man? Suck. Beautiful. Can I just say that I am very impressed with how fluid the movement and animations are. The amount of detail that goes into just the basic walk animation is very cool to see. Taste. Discover a trait. I don't know what that means. But I guess we're continuing walking forward for right now. Alright. Ooh, Big Head! Ah! Big Head! Why? Why do you betray me, Big Head? No, I had to suck up your big head. Unfortunate. Alrighty. Moving down. Oh, wrong button. S plus base. I do love that they placed a reminder text there. Just in case. Like, I get it. Like, I get it. F. Flawless one! I have found a gift worthy of you. The glorious cavern used these stick things to more easily crush their disgusting lessers into useful materials. Hee. Equipping items. Press I to open the inventory. Right-click on an item to equip it. Then left-click on an item to see more information. One of the many varied ways to crush prey. Alright, let's see this stick. Stick. Good stick. Uniform, unformed finger, debris field, and dust. Can be used to more easily return to the created surrogate. So let's put you on 4. When broken and scattered, it is held up by the spiral's field, reduces incoming damage. Okay, we'll put you on 1. Consume to gain 100 mass. Okay, so mass is the HP, I think, is what it said. So we'll put you here. Why can't it? Oh, oh, I see. Got it. Okay. Maul Axe. H. Oh, okay, so it's a two-hander game. It's not mouse. Okay. H for attack, J for special attack. Okay, let's see. Or we can just Q to parry. Easy peasy. Oh, wow, that is slow. For the... Oh, okay, so that's the heavy, this is the light, so... That's the lights. Ooh, okay, that's cool. And the attacks take up energy as you go. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, that is very good to know. This is a weird version of Magic School Bus. Listen, man. Magic School Bus was a entity all unto itself. Just all I'm saying is that they did not go out to go. That's that the whole school did not go have to go inside Ralphie like that. Miss Frizzle is indeed built different. Okay, so we have a beacon. Map information updated. Oh, and it comes with a little path too. That's actually really convenient. So we got like little wormholes that we can... Oh no, that's the player. Okay. And then return markers. Okay. Okay. Cool. Good to know. Alrighty, and up we go. Alright. Force. Attacking and dashing consumes force, which slowly regenerates when unused. Without force, these actions cannot be initiated. What cannot be moved by will be moved by force. Continue. already love the fact that you don't need the mouse in order to do things. That's just nice to see. Alright, classic 3-hit combo to kill the initial enemies. Very good. What about the heavy? Okay. So that's 3-hit combo, but the heavy has a small stacker, at least for this weapon. That's nice. Red spikes is always something evil. Never trust a red spike. Except me. Trust my red spikes. Oh, always. Quick dash. Go up and up. Can't crush through that door. Can we? You can do a jump attack. Nice. Alright. I'm sure you can also, like, jump and parry too, but red attacks can't be absorbed, but you can dash through enemies. Okay. Ouch. Quick dodge. And the attack. Ouch. I deserve it. Ooh, hunt points gained. And the field. Okay. What else? A nail. A sharp nail with fingertip formed at the end. Can be thrown to mildly annoy foes. Select the spot for the nail. Let's go. Ah, I see. This will work. Alright. Oh, I see. Those are like intermediate items. Is there a way to change the tab within the keyboard itself? Weeping cavity is what I experience after eating Mexican food. Hey, Mexican food is fine. It's Taco Bell that's the issue. Okay, let's go over here then. Prey. So we have a boulder head, frail arm, crawler, ancient limb, frenetic. Okay. And oh, so that's the prey, and then there's other types of. Got it. Okay. There's the map. Let's return to the game. What was the button to upgrade your skill point? That was back at the thing. E. We gotta heal up. S to look down. Ah! So there's a slide there. A slippery slide. Okay. Right. Nice. And sup. I do appreciate that the environment is as destructible. I do appreciate the environment is as destructible as it is. It's not needed. You don't need it to be this destructible, but it's just nice to see. Okay, anything back here? Yes. Nice. Anything up here? Ooh, secret door. Be able to see it. Let's actually go back here and take care of those two little guys first. You are so right, Gwen. Oh my gosh, spear! Actually, can you absorb? Okay, so you can dodge. Yo, you can! Okay. You can do a reflect. That's awesome. That is actually a lot of fun. We'd love to see that kind of design. Alrighty. Up. F. Ooh. Twin fangs. After equipping a second weapon, pressing tab to switch. Ooh, okay. And there's different animations for each weapon, too? Okay, that's sick. Oh, you can't, do... Okay, so you can't do that. So you can't air strafe. So you can't air strafe, like... Right, okay, that is very good to know. So you can't dodge in the air. That is very good information to know. It's a 2-hit combo. Oh, that's the... Actually, I wonder. Let's see. Ah, okay. Let's try the light attack. Okay, that's... Okay, so you can't air dash forward, which is unfortunate. But it is good to know that you can do mid-air attacks to stall you from being on the ground. That is actually really cool design. Okay, let's see. Ooh. Hey, we found a wall. Hey, we found an invisible wall. We love those. I want to try and consumable. No, that was a bit unfortunate timing. That's okay. It's let's switch to the long rampant for the last guy, because we need the stun. There we go. Alright. We actually do need a little bit, being a little bit more careful now. Our health is not looking the greatest. Nice, we got a big suck. Smash, light. Let's go. Another smash. Excellent. Gotta parry this. Nice. Smash and attack. Yeah. To the sun. Oh, I see. Beans. Yeah, beans are great, man. Especially if you cook them just right. Beans can be... Oh! Hey! Rude. Beans are fantastic. My personal favorite are the garbanzo beans because they're just so large. And you can just, like, cook them in a lot of very fun ways. And it's just nice to have something large to have in your mouth, I guess. Oh my gosh, that sounds so bad. Man. But it is, but garbanzo beans are legitimately just like a really good time. They're my personal favorite kind of beans. That's how, okay, that makes so much more sense now. Volatile eye, what the heck does that do? Let's replace the twin fangs with the arm. Frail arm. Pick a slot. Yes, right there. Frail arm. Oh, it's an armor thing. Volatile eye. Explodes on contact. Oh, I see. So this is our cosmetics. And now we have a lot more mass. Cool. Let's go ahead and keep going. Should be a save point somewhere nearby, I'm sure. Let's see. Nothing over here. Up we go. We haven't gone left yet. We jump. Oh, that is nasty. Ah, that's classic. That is classic Dark Souls behavior. Right there. Now, you didn't lose any mass though, just lost progress. That's actually really nice. Let's grow. So acquire traits. So frail arm and ancient limbs. So repelling an attack damages the attacker. 40% benefit from resonance. Restores 25% of your total force on a successful absorb or repel. Interesting. Let's grow our highlighted trait recommended. Oh, so that's actually really nice. Hold a lip. Oh god, those are a lot of numbers that I don't like. Okay, so frail arm there. And then let's also increase our force and our health. Because I'm not 100% sure about which weapons we want to use yet. And increasing our base stats just gives us more to play with. Where do we go now? Let's go up here if we can. So we want to go here. Yeah, let's go. Let's go up. I keep forgetting to. Normally, I'm not really used to having two hands on the keyboard like this, but I'll get used to it, I'm sure. How has everyone's day been going though so far though, chat? I've heard a lot of really fun shenanigans have been happening with DK's .hack that he's been doing lately. Back hurt, work busy. Start of the spring season, I guess. Actually, I'm curious, Mama Chuck, what exactly is it do you do for work? Oops. Should have parried that. That's okay. Programming settings for electrochemical sensors for use in a semiconductor lab? Oh, so you make... Oh, so is it just you create... you help to create circuits? That's actually really cool. Or is it do you create, like, the minds of the circuits? Like, the programming side of things? I should have just sucked them in. It's fine. It's programming PLCs, programmable logic controller. Okay, so it's more like so you tell the so it's more like you're programming what the purpose of the circuit is. I'm just trying to understand. Even though don't do the actual code itself, just determine what detection needs to go where and what gets shut down when it finds stuff. That's still useful though. Like when you're like, especially when trying to create. Yeah, that's still incredibly useful though, especially when trying to create stopgaps. For fail states and such, right? Like just in case it doesn't work as well. What's that? Nice. Couple of nails. More nails. Heck yeah. Oh, yeah, so like safety valves. That's cool. Yeah, no, that's actually kind of incredibly important. That is... Hell yeah, that's awesome. I want to try something. Assassin's Creed style. Dang, that sucks. My group is literally called GLSS, Gas Life Safety Systems. I see. So just gotta make sure that people are being safe when they work with those chemicals. That makes sense. Let's increase dexterity. If we can. Can we? Sure. But, you know, definitely don't underestimate it. Definitely don't underestimate something like that. That's the sort of thing that can make or break a lab. That felt good. Oh, gotcha. I see. That is very... Yeah, still though, that's incredible work though. Yeah, I know I have a couple of engineering buddies who really do appreciate things like that, because a lot of times they just don't know. Exactly, Wayne. It's very important. Alrighty, up we go. Nice. Alright, and we're going back up here. Let's press our parries. Youch. Nice. And it looks like we are pretty darn high to the... And then work with the police to arrest a corporate spy. Ooh. A little bit of James Bond action going on there. I mean, yeah, obviously, like, unless I'm talking to the spies in my wall right now, obviously. Nice. Alright. Quick stuff. Let's heal up. Nice. Oh, wow. Yeah, no, Mama Chuck. That is dastardly right there. Yeah, no, that is... I'm pretty sure that violates several federal obligations. Oh, shit. That is insane. A little bit early. There we go. Actually, is the extra mass. Nice, we got it. Let's do it. Oh, can't forget this little guy. Yeah, it's kind of insane how prevalent industrial espionage is in this day and age. Especially when you can literally just, I don't know, Google it. Like, I don't know, is it just me, or does it feel weird that, like, like, why do something a spy? Why bring in a spy when you can literally just... You work in R&D? Ah, I see. Yeah, okay, yeah, that actually is a lot more understandable. But yeah, no, it's like for R&D, yeah, definitely for R&D, I understand. But when it comes to things like, I don't know, ouch. But when it comes to things like, oh, you gotta make sure that you protect yourself from security for making, like, I remember going through an entire day's worth of security courses for making, like, peanuts, you know? And it's like, don't get me wrong, like, I get what the point is, but, like it's for peanuts, you know? Like, you can make your own. But apparently some people don't like making their own, I guess. I don't know. Oh, several companies, I see. Gotcha. Actually, yeah, no, that does make a lot more sense, yeah. Because it's not just the one company you're working for, it's also about, like, any deals that that company made with other people. That I can understand. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense now thinking about it. Yeah. Okay. Now for this, I do need to parry. Nice, we got it. And now we can heal up. Alrighty, Mama Chunk. But thank you so much for Thank you so much for sticking by. Say hi to your mom for us, and enjoy your dinner. Nice, we got another home point. Let's go. I too have been making dinner. Nachos? Alright, Gwen. You say you're making nachos, but what kind of nachos? Like, what sort of toppings we talking about here? Can we go down? Yes, we can go down. Nice. I knew I saw something down there. Let's go. Excellent. Chips with cheese plus a cheese sauce with jalapenos and spice. Ooh, that is some spicy nachos there. I like. Yes. I'm a little bit curious, why no meat, though? A blood metal splinter. What is that, though? Oh, a prickly weeper vest. So that's a so that's a link. Okay, so this is like the armor system. Okay, cool. So, prickly weeper is the full abilities skip there. Left click for player display. I wish I knew what prickly weeper did. Yeah, I like it. Looks cool, but I just wish I knew what exactly it did. I guess it's fine. Can be worked into weapons. Oh, it's a crafting material. Cool. Do we go up or down? Let's go over here. Actually, how are we doing map-wise? Oh yeah, down leads to some place. Well, let's go down just to see what's down here. Why not? Oh wow, it does. Robert, it do go down. Shredded chicken. So, oh, that was close. For me, I'm more a personal fan of ground chicken personally, but shredded chicken just as good, especially if you cook it right. Let's try and go up. Can we parry in air? Technically, no. At the same level? No. Okay. Let's try one more time. And, yep. Alright, we got it. Smack and slash. Nice. Oh, this is just a praying dude? Malformed. Oi, we are wrong. A mistake. My body, it shouldn't look like this. I can feel it. I know it. My thoughts, my words, they come from a dead thing. A cursed breath, life forced into unwilling dirt. This is how I am meant to be. Give it back, or I'll break it off you. Oh. Actual attack? Okay. What a nerd. I mean, you got what you fucking deserve, Murray. Oh, and we're all the way back here. Okay, that's nice. That's nice. But yeah, no, I'm personally a fan of ground chicken. It's just easier to, honestly, for me, it's just easier to I fall. Of course I did. And go up. Let's try and dash first. There we go. That's more like it. Alright, let's go back up, I guess. Actually, should we use this opportunity to go back? Here's the thing. There's no penalty right now. There's no penalty for just moving forward until you get destroyed. So let's just do that. I'll re-explore that way, so we go up. Let's go. Nice. Ooh, love the eyes that just follow you. That's slick. Hey, over here, shimmering one. This wall can't be broken from your side. You can get above here through the path from above. And we tried. Still, I love the art design of the background, of the wall, of the eyes just staring at you. Trials and hunts. Destroy challenging prey to gain their hunt point. Invest hunt points into traits from the inside of the surrogates to unlock their power. Traits are acquired by destroying prey through absorb. Interesting. Okay, so you don't have to, but you're massively rewarded if you do interact with the parry mechanic. That's nice. My 10 use then means since my stomach issues means I don't know when I'll feel up to eating. Fair enough. That makes sense. Okay. I like... It's 2 to grow that. Reduces 20% of the income damage after failing to absorb an attack. Of your total force and successful absorb repel. Can I press left alt to walk slowly? Or repelling an attack damages the attacker. 40% benefit from their essence. Or we can just do this. I like that. Force matters a lot here. Let's go ahead and leave that be now. Nice absorb. Okay. Ouch. A little bit of a small wounding there, but that's alright. Two, 3, 4, 5. Youchers. That's unfortunate. Yep, I deserve that. But at least it's right nearby. That is a tough pattern. Okay. Let's try again. There to go. We'll take it. That is some tight timing. Nice. Let's heal up. While we do have the way to do it. Bellow Mace. Okay, hold up. Let's replace the axe with the mace and see how that goes. Alrighty. The heavy is so slow, but that's a lot of damage. And even the light is slow as heck. Okay. Okay. Let's check it. Yo, that's a one-shot? Let's go! Heck yeah! Youchers, okay. Got it, okay. So there are some where you just can't suck them? Interesting. Okay. Let's go ahead and go down here and get it. Because I know the guy said that there was a shortcut here earlier. So let's go ahead and do that. Ouch. I deserve that. Interesting. Okay. So it's a light into light. Ouch. Take that suck. But obviously there's something back here. Ah, I see. It's an alternate way down. That's cool. Alright. Alrighty. Nice. Quick absorb of the multi-peril. Nice. Alrighty. But you know, I'm gonna be honest though, I haven't really done much for like cooking lately, but I'm trying to get better at it. Gloriously anatomical one. Oh, I am so disgusted by my disgusting brethren. Excuse me. How dare they attack one such as you? It's not your fault they are misshapen and disgusting. Let's dump this place together. But first, you'll need to get past the biggest ugly of them all. Break through its ugly face. Nice, we got the shortcut. Alright, so first things first. We are at extremely low health. Weep. Smash. They are worshippers. No sympathy. Weep for the fool. No weep. You are all mass now. God, the atmosphere here is so good. Man, that face is ugly. That wasn't wrong. That is an ugly face. Nose. Oh, okay. Okay, that's a dodge. Yep, that's a slap. Okay. Good to know. That is an actual boss fight. Good to know. Thank you. Actually, before we go there, how are we doing mass-wise? Let's grow. 357? I think we have enough for one. Let's see. Let's do strength here. Oh, we can. That's fine. We'll be okay. Ouch. Deserve that. Interesting. So the walls don't go away. That is good to know. Ooh, that is spooky. Interesting. Okay. Suck. Ah, nice. The shortcut. We love those shortcuts. Let's go. And a blend metal splinter tool. Nice. Yeah, that's a really solid shortcut right there. Alrighty. Back we go. Alrighty. Nice. We got the lad. Got the boy. Excellent. Now I can see the appeal of this game. There's just so many hidden areas. It's just nice to see. Okay. Nice. We love Big Hammer. Heal up. Let's pick up this little guy. But yeah, it's... Yeah, I'm starting to notice that a lot. Like, the game being as flexible as it is, like, that is a hard thing to accomplish for any game, really. So, the fact that this game was able to do it with limited resources like this is awesome to see. Nice. Alrighty. Let's begin. Alright. Okay. Nice, we got the suck. Ooh. That is disgusting. Are we supposed to be here? Oh, we dodged through. Okay. Oh, I see. This is our boss that teaches us that parry mechanics are important. Oh my god, the amalgam? Alright. Fair enough. Youchers. I see. Ooh, that is rough time. Yeah, let's switch to daggers now. Yep, I deserve that. Still, already an interesting boss fight. I'll take it. That is... Alright. We have about maybe 3 minutes left. I can definitely get that guy down. No problem. Let's grow first. We cannot grow. Let's leave. Alrighty. So it looks like the plan is this way then. Yeah. not this way. Yes, this is the way. This do be the way. But yeah, mallet is definitely not the path here. So let us actually get rid of mallet. And bring it the axe up. Can we use it in a circuit to extract hunt points from a trait? Interesting. 100% more breath. Interesting. Alright. Ah, right away. Got it. Cool. Good to know. Ah, got it. On J again. That's fine. Ah, nice. You can suck the arm. Excellent. Take that dodge. Nice. Nice suck. And we suck. Second phase. Nice. Let's go. We suck. And we suck. And do a knife. Another knife. Another. 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 Shield. Suck. Another. Alright, last one should be a suck. So let's suck him off. Let's suck him off, everyone. Alright. And we got him. Let's go. That was a fun tutorial boss fight. This was just a really good tutorial level. I like it. It's very simple, but it doesn't force you to go down any paths, which I appreciate. And it's natural pathing too, which is something that very few games get right. Now, granted, I'm also... Does like you learn from it as you play? Absolutely, yes. And I love this kind of design in gaming because it is just so easy to force a player to go through the motions of what you're supposed to do, but without them actually understanding why they're supposed to do that. That's a major failing of a lot of very famous games, including things like RTSs, and a lot of old school games have this mentality of you need to follow this specific series of instructions. The best way that I like to compare it to is a chef versus a cook. A cook knows how to follow a recipe. They know exactly how to take a list of instructions, do the list of instructions, and create something that is fine, and create something that is serviceable. However, when it comes to being a chef, you have an innate understanding of the material itself. You understand how the different parts of the dish connect. It's like, yes, I am using... It's the difference between you using, oh, I'm just going to toss cheese onto these chips and toss it in the microwave, whereas a chef would be like, okay, so we're going to be using these... We're going to be using these chips, but we're going to be using a lime flavor, because the lime flavor chips actually work very well with a particular kind of cheese, and when toasted into an oven for about maybe 15 minutes at 400 degrees, that brings it to the perfect consistency for the best nachos. Add in some beans on top, and it's perfect. That's the kind of mentality here, and I do love the fact that the game is allowing the player to guide the tutorial in that sense. Speaking of that, what's Ardor? So Ardor increases the amount of mass gained from defeated foes up to 100. Ardor is gained by crushing or absorbing prey. Ardor is lost while taking damage. A starting appetite, a taste for more. Okay, so this is a, not necessarily win more, but it's a perfection mechanic. Nice. And the important thing is that you don't need it. It only affects the gain that you get. Right. It only affects the gain you get, not the actual, not the actual total amount, per se. That is actually really nice to see. What is this? Oh, Chisel One! Look what I found for you in the meantime! More followers to serve and bask in your perfection! This one is Boulderhead. It doesn't say much, but if I tell it to do something, it usually does it. And this is other Boulderhead. Doesn't say much either, but look how well I painted its misshapen face. That is really a face only a mother can love. I call them Boulderheads because their heads look kind of like boulders. I don't think they get it, though. You must be headed to the palace. That's where all the other finely crafted rocks are, like you. There's a lift in the lift deck that can take us there, away from the broken sky. Let me come with you, and I promise to be helpful. You'll see. Well, we'll see about that. That is a little bit sad that we can't get that right away, but that's fine. Alright, so this is obviously a place where you have to come to later, because we cannot do anything here. Okay. So let's go down then. Oh, that goes up, up. Can't detect that. Nope. Alright, so I guess we go up here then. Into the light. Alright. Ooh. Okay, that looks really nice. Alright, we're basking in the glory of this new place. The map. Oh, we're outside of the map. And that's the goal of where we're supposed to go. This is a large map. Oh my gosh. Holy. Alrighty. So it looks like we got our goal then. The Unformed Desert. Lost Vessel. When your vessel is destroyed, you lose all ardor and the lost vessel reforms where it's shattered. Destroying the lost vessel mends the current vessel and returns half of your lost ardor. Discarded, you can no longer be worn, yet there is still value in its flesh. Okay, so got it. Okay, so that's the punishment for death, is you lose the true perfection bonus. That's good to know. But you don't actually lose any of the material of the mass itself, which is actually really nice to see. So right now the Twin Fangs are at B rank. So let's go ahead and go. Let's go ahead and raise our damage up a little bit. Unless, can we grow this? No. Let's go ahead and raise our dexterity up by 2. Get some more damage going. Alrighty. I like these daggers the best so far. So we'll see where this goes. We'll go a little bit further, but it is getting to about that point where we're actually at a very decent place to stop. It stopped. It never stopped before. Never. Oh no. Where did it go? I was drawn to the echoing cries above so long ago. I lost myself in the tomb of its sorrow, willingly, eager to drown in another's woe rather than... No, they're back. The head noises, the ones like only I can hear. Weeper, where did you go? Also, what is you? Stoneborn of the broken sky, you'll be welcomed in Lithic. That's just a little heart. Oh my... Jeez! Rock. Ardor increases the amount of mass gained from defeated foes, plus 3 ardor per guild, plus 2 ardor per absorb, minus 2 ardor on taking damage. Ardor does not affect bosses and many bosses mass gain. Good to know. Alright. Nice dodge. Oh, I see. So it's a minimum threshold because up to that point you can only parry and defend. You can only parry against it, like stagger them a little bit. I see. That's actually really nice to see. It's not in the parry is not an insta kill. Okay, Gawain. I have a question. Is this the fist that DK was talking about? This was the fist that DK likes so much? This fossil fist that you get maybe early into the game? It's a fist. Well, you know what? Let's see what the fist does for us. You know what? I'm seeing DK's point here. That was a little bit cinema. That was cinema. Yeah, no. You know what? I'm seeing DK's point. That fist was smashing. That felt so good. It's one of 3 fist weapons? Oh my gosh, it's a bomb. It's a pipe bomb. Run! Ow. Alright, we're healing, I guess. It's one of 3 fist weapons? Oh man. Well, this fist is good enough. Just saying. Because you go heavy, light, 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 light. Then... oh, right. And the fact that you can interrupt the attacks with it too is really nice to see. The problem is that it is a little bit low damage, but that's okay. Should be able to suck you now. There we go. Oh, the knockback though is kind of amazing. Ooh. Nice. Okay, so it's literally just run tactics with that. Okay. Can we go up? Can. Rock. Ah, but if we went above, then that would have signaled our death. Okay. Got it. Okay. Actually, out of curiosity, can we? No, we can't dash through the wall. I tried. Yeah, no, I'm really liking this fist weapon. Like, this feels good. Up 1, 2. We like it. Can we go down? Well, fortune favors the bold. What are you? F. Nerve pass. Oh, is this like a fast travel system? That's cool. That's cute. I think Ronan likes the finger blade and centipede whip. Well, we're just going to have to find out ourselves, aren't we? Also, I just realized that I think we might actually be stuck here. Unless I'm missing something, which is honestly very likely. In fact, I know for sure that I'm missing something. Okay, that was a little funny. But let's see. So, if we get up, then what? Well, the thing is that I can't get up. That's the problem. Well, let's try and go down here then. Okay. Then is it? Honest question, Wing. Am I supposed to be able to make this jump right here to the ledge and leave, or am I? Not yet. So, am I... Okay, so I go over here. F, nerve pass. Back. So this is nothing. Okay. So am I just stuck here, is my question. Because obviously there's something I'm missing. Otherwise... Let's see. I think you have to go up that hidden route you saw. So, this one right here. But there's no place for me to go, unless it's like down there, but that's disconnected because of the geometry there. Unless there can go through here, which no. I think you might be able to punch through. Well, let's see. Oh, okay. I see. Let's switch to daggers here. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Okay. Robin. Nice. Stay up. Nice. Got it. Thank you. For a second, I thought I was like legitimately stuck, but that's just me not slashing everything. It is what it is. Oh lord. Ouch. That's unfortunate. I did not expect the statue to throw a spear at me. That I will admit. You lose all of your ardor and the lost special reforms. First things first, let's see if we can upgrade our thing. Come one, if you could get stuck there, DK would have. But the problem is that I don't remember the DK's playthrough. It's been a hot minute, Gwaine. Alrighty. Alright, let's go ahead and hit that. It's been a hot minute, Gwaine. Besides, especially when it comes to other playthroughs and such, I'm not really a fan of using other people's playthroughs to guide my own. I only even made reference to the DK's love of fisting because he mentioned it earlier today. Okay, onwards. Jump and jump. Let's go. Onwards. I do appreciate that the rocks continue to stay there. Nice. And a quick suck. Nice. Yeah, I'm liking these daggers though. The fists are cinema for sure. Like they look amazing to play with. Okay, that's funny. Alright. Problem is that it's now stuck in the spikes, so ouch. Yeah, I'll take the hit. It was 2 hits, but that's fine. I see. Oh, I see. You can dodge on those things. That's cool. First, let's heal up, because we can. Ooh. Forgot you have to press it the direction you want to go in. No. Nice. Alrighty. But still, that is very good to know that you can dash on the walls there. That's very good information to know. Bum. Ouch, I deserve it. There we go. Oh my gosh, so many bombs. That's a lot of bombs. Ah, bomb! Nice. Oh my gosh. Jesus. Just lobbing bombs. Literally just lobbing bombs at us. Oh my lord. What a nerd. How are we doing on mass though? Oh, I see. It's Q&A. Okay. So, Blood Metal Splinter. Yep. Can be used in the circuit to extract 100 points from the trait. So you get 100 mass. 250 mass. Nice. And these are different weapons and legs. Okay. And next time I'll remember to upgrade my abilities. It's fine. Nice. We got the hunt. Let's go. We'll take it. It's all about the little mass gains. It's all about the little ones. Oh yeah, bump! Classic. Let's go down this way. I haven't been this way yet. What the hell is that? Ouch. Yep, I deserve that. Bloater Blade hands. That's cool. It's nice. Where is this blue thing taking me, though? It's up there? Ah, it's like a timed thing? Okay. Sure, sure. Nice. Oh, it's like a Zergling. That's a cool design. Clawhound, eh? Alright. That is a little bit disappointing that you can't use daggers to attack the bombs, to remote detonate them, but I guess it would have been a little bit too easy if you could. It's fine. I'm just saying. Alright. Oh yeah, this. Alright, there's Mr. Bomb. Youch. Okay, that is funny. We'll take that hunt point, but oh my gosh, that is... We'll take the double KO because I come back. I always come back. Alright, more resonance, sure. Hey, let's get a frail on going. Of your total force and successful total... Oh, nice. Alright, onwards we go. Hell yeah, Gwen, we got that double KO, no problem. And we suck the child. Nice. Let's go. Alright. Excellent. Another Clawhound for the mark. Nice. Let's get the fists out. Just try them out. Ouch. I deserve that. Yup. Hey, get back here. Ah! Thin Knacker. Thin Knacker. Alright. Cool. Ouch. Yeah, okay, I deserve that. It's interesting how little damage the fists do, but the interrupt is really nice. That said, also need to be skilled enough to do it, and we lost all of the little things, but that's fine. Yeah, we definitely don't have enough mass. Once enough knackers corrected, it may gather into an object of usefulness. Cool. Okay, so that's like the secret area finds. That's cool. But yeah, I hate to say this, but yeah, we're going back to the daggers and the axe. Yeah, to be honest, it's literally just a matter of, like, I'm sure the fists will have some insane combo potential later. Okay, they take fall damage. That's cool. All right. Ouch. Come on. There we go. Nice. Ouch. Yep, missed that. That's fine. Excellent. Take the heal. Nice. Yeah, at this point we already got the thing, so we just stay up. Nothing else in here, so we're good. So I guess we move forward. Oh, and you can redirect it to other targets? That's cool. That's awesome, actually. Alrighty. Alrighty. And up we go. Unless... Can we... do something funny? Nice, we got a thing. That's a bomb! That's not funny! That's not funny at all. Darn it! Ow. Alright. Alright, it's 9 o'clock. I was intending to try and go to the gym tonight, but honestly, this game is just... Oop. Sticky keys? No, I don't want sticky keys. How do I turn sticky keys off? Alright. Bear with me 1 second as I Google how to turn off sticky keys in Windows 11. Bear with me a moment. Settings. Accessibility. Keyboard. Sticky keys. Off. And while we're here, we might as well record a little bit. Let's add a little bit to our dexterity. There we go. That's more like it. Now we're cooking with gas. Alrighty. Onwards we go. I don't know. With a game like this, it's very much a matter of how much do you want to grind. Ouch. And honestly, the answer for me is not that much, but I understand that it's like a necessary part of it. I'm just not a fan of grinding in general. That's just not what I like to do. I like things being narratively thematic. And I'm sure that this game is fairly balanced in that respect. That being said, though, if there's an opportunity for me to kill some things on the way to the story, then I'll take it. Quick heal. We punched a bomb. Stab the bomb. Nice. Quick assassinate. We can ignore this little fella. Or nope. No, we can't. Oh god. Oh right, it's this place. Got it. Something that I just realized, when the statue stabbed me with the harpoon, the fact that the harpoon stuck out in his chest a little bit, that was awesome to see. Okay, that's a little bit frightening, but that's okay. I'm sure it'll be fine. Oh yeah, no, design choice is absolutely banging right now. And it's also about the little details too. That's something that a lot of game developers just don't really put a lot of stock into anymore. It's the little details. And you don't need to go all out with it. That's the other thing, key thing. That last quake was different, and that watcher hardly won't just for anything anymore. Shidra will not be pleased. Oh, well, hello there. Oh, world's breath, what was that? Did you see that? We nearly got crushed. Oh my, I hate this slide. How could anyone get used to the sky constantly falling down? It's fine. I'm fine now. How can I help you? A carvin, I presume? Well, I suppose I could offer you the same terms of your trade that your kind would get in the World Pillar. Here, have a look. Oh, welcome again. Anything new to trade? Yeah, let's see what you got. Okay, so it's claw. The claw and bow axes. Every 4 successful hits, gain a stack of fleeting dart. Darts crumble over time. Special attack. A quick press launches a long-range dart. Holding an attack charges a single empowered piercing dart. Projectile damage 53. Okay. And the claw. Special attack can be used to grab and lift vulnerable prey upwards along with yourself. Weapon requirements unmet. Oh, so these are like... I see. And gotcha. That's cool. Alright, so now we have another thing to aspire to other than skill points. That's awesome. I also do appreciate that the way to improve your weapons is also the way that you improve your skills, so you have to make a choice there. Classic Rhinese, always being the scuffed queen of us all. Ah, double stab. I'll take it. Nice. Hey, but yeah, thanks for coming back, Ian. Ah! Stupid harpoon, making me look bad. Come on, then. But yeah, no, hi, Ian. Oh, another circling. Okay. Yeah, I deserve that. At least I'm right there, so it's not the worst thing in the world. But yeah, welcome back, Ian. How was Rennie's stream coming along? I hear that she's been painting a lot of VTubers. Actually, I've seen the work. She does incredible work with that. She is a banger when it comes to that sort of thing. Did I miss any other insane conversations from the group? Alright. Nice. Take it. Hand. I'm just modeling a yin. Ooh, okay. Making your own little yin dude for the live stream. Nice. I gotta say, the amount of work and effort that Bernice has put into the little yins, it is incredible. Ah! Bomber! No! Not the bombs! Not the bombs! Ah! Nice. Take it. Ooh, you can redirect the bombs too. Nice. Alright. That's a miss. That's on me. The yins are spectacular? Yeah. So, the little yins actually got me thinking. Because normally with VTubers, they usually have some sort of little mascot that they have in order to identify the chat. I'm not sure how many of you remember the OG Raccoon, who was like a little who was like a little stone dude. I was actually curious if you think that I should bring him back for you guys to play with, and you can create your own, and something like a chat thing with the little blue teal raccoon there. Yeah, there's both, that's fine. Nice. Triple bomb. I deserve that. Ouch. Yeah, I deserve that. The yins are spectacular. Absolutely, Gwen, they are. But yeah, no, it's something that I considered, especially for just having like a little dude. Because even though it was definitely a rough design, I think it's still good enough that I can make it that with a little bit of modification, I think it'll work out okay. For those of you who don't know, the first version of Raccoon was a little bit more shorter, stouter, and very much basing emphasis on the rock side rather than the raccoon side. I don't know what I was thinking then. But it is what it is. Slowly getting better. I think we can go for a little while longer, and then I'm probably going to have to call it for the night evening. But I do want to try and make it so that way... both of... Yes, exactly. That was the original intention. Yeah, exactly. But I might be able to make something work in between. We'll see. Because something that I've also considered was redesigning this Raccoon a little bit. Because the two versions of Raccoon, while they're both very good, ouch, they both, to me, it feels like they're missing something. Wrong direction. Oh, hi, Iru. Yes, we are indeed griming. We made it through the tutorial boss a little while ago, and now I'm going through the desert. And I'm dying to a bomber, but that's nothing new. Let's try this. Nice, we got it. Let's go. Yeah, we're doing great. This game is very well designed. I love it. It is one of the I haven't played very many of these. The last time I've played one of these games was back with the Prince of Persia series. So imagine a lot less doing damage to things and a lot more parkour. Nice. We got the lad. Oh, and this was the other way if we didn't want to do the hunt. Okay, cool. Yeah, absolutely. But I'm not talking about like the new Prince of Persia. I'm talking about I'm talking about the OG Prince of Persia. I think it was Sands of Time was the one that I remember playing, and there was another one for the Wii that was actually, oh, you can actually get attacked up here, right? There was another one for the Wii that actually was I was a massive fan of when I was a kid, and didn't have much else other than the Wii. It was something about like time. It was something time related. I don't remember what it was called. Ouch. But yeah, no, this game. But yeah, no, I love I love how methodical the animation is. It is impressive how they're able to convey so much emotion through the simplest of gestures. And that's something that I think a lot of modern games need to learn from in general. Not that it's a bad thing that they don't, but OG Prince was an Apple II game. Oh yeah, no, I was never an Apple guy. I was always a the closest to Apple I got was eating it or sending it on my teacher's desk. Welcome, new stone friend. Have you come to join? You don't look very stone-like. Head smaller than torso. High hands as long as there's no hands. Girl in the back, throw mums. So is this Rock Village? Oh, this is Lithic. Oh, so this is like town. Okay, that's cool. Let's grow a little bit. Or do we want to save up for that weapon? Actually, Clawhound. Dashing leaves behind an echo for a short time. You restore 15% of total force if echo is damaged. Let's give this a shot. Because I like that a lot, because I dash a lot. Let's also increase our strength a little bit. Yeah. Also, okay, so you can't attack them. Oh, they are attackable. I see. I see. Suck. And let's grab the item over here. On the SNES. I see. See, my personal first experience with the Prince of Persia series was with the original trilogy on the I think it was the PlayStation at the time. Let me double check actually, because I want to make sure I get this right. Prince of Persia original series. Oh yeah, no, it was the Xbox series, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Prince of Persia: Sands of Time. That trilogy. Yes. The Ubisoft one. Yes, that was the one. That was my first experience. But yeah. We'll go for... Yeah, again, we'll go for a little bit longer, but I definitely want to try and, quick suck. Excellent. Listen up, you uglies. Your worship is required. A beautiful one has arisen from the ugliest of all the broken sky places. This is a sign that me, and even, possibly, one such as you, may find some small beauty. Somewhere in, that thing you call, you. Oh, there they are. Quickly, humble yourselves before the naturally proportional one. I said humble! Oh, look, they left you a gift. The follower thing is already really paying off. I mean, I don't really like this guy, but I can't stab him, so we'll go from there. I don't particularly mind one way or the other, I guess. Ooh, spear. Ah! Okay. Ouch. Okay. Take a spear. Nice suck. Might as well suck. Oh, they have a shield? Okay. Ah, I see. Okay. But yeah, no, that game series was... It was ahead of its time, I'll say. Yeah. Alright. Alrighty. Nice. Excellent. And suck. But yeah, but yeah, no, like, I really do like this game. I am very impressed with how it handles the tutorialization, most importantly. I can definitely see why Ronan would love this for sure, especially as someone who is newer to video games, because it is one of the best tutorial levels that I've seen in a long time. Ouch, that's a nasty combo. Alright. Everyone who's played it loves it? Oh, absolutely, Dwayne. That's part of the reason why I'm playing it, is just to see if it's still there. Honestly, unironically, I think this would be right up... well, I'll have to play it to completion to know for sure, but I definitely want to recommend this game to someone like Bricky, because he is very much the kind of player who likes the slow and methodical kind of combat, especially with hammer, and I think this would be very much his alley. Granted, he's already busy with 50 and a half other things, so I'm not going to recommend it to him, but maybe for a brickathon, maybe the next time he does like a little subathon thing, I may recommend it. Ooh, Sultan's Sanctuary. What's that about? Is it a similar concept, or? Oh, wrong button. Yep, I mistimed that, and there goes all the multipliers. That's okay. It's a 2D Dark Souls. Okay, Gwaine. So was... all I'm saying, Gwaine, was that Cuphead was also called a 2D Dark Souls. Just saying. But memes aside, the devs for the game have specifically called out Dark Souls as the inspiration for them. Okay. Alright. Well, once we get through the hodgepodge of games that I want to play, I'll definitely consider it, because we have a list. Specifically, after we grime it up, depending on how long it takes for us to fully grime. Oh, and it takes off the shield. That's actually really nice. But yeah, depending on how long it takes for us to grime it up, I want to try and see if we can finish playing a... because we have yet to go into... because I have yet to even open Dispatch of all games. And that was a game that I specifically wanted to play for the longest time. So, we'll have to see. Dispatch is so good. That's what I've heard from a lot of people. Alright. And I'd like to believe them, but the thing about Telltale-esque games like that is that they have a lot of hype when they first come out, because it's like a new season of a show, you know? It's a lot of theorizing about what's going to happen, that sort of thing. The reason why Wolf Among Us is good is because it is still a good show despite it. Like, it still holds up. Walking Dead, while Walking Dead seasons 1 and 2 are still good because they hold up. Season 3, not as much. Season 4 is a little bit of a different story because it's a little bit of a different story, but that's a separate issue altogether. Let's just say it had a lot of really interesting concepts behind it. But Dispatch I'm worried about because it features a lot of high-profile actors. And don't get me wrong, high-profile actors are good, but then you have people like Moist Critical in there, and that is, like, don't get me wrong, fine. Like, good for him to make it, I guess, but it's a little bit weird to me personally. I've been jamming out to Hose Depressed from it. Oh, that one of the OSTs? Yeah, I'm definitely going to need to... yeah, I definitely want to try and get the... yeah, it's one of those things where I definitely want to try it out before I do full judgment on it, absolutely. But I am still a little bit... oh my gosh. Oh, it's a boss. Okay, yep, alright, boss time. Okay, sure. Dagger. And stabby. Nice. Ow! Youchie. Charlie does a good job. He has fun with it. I'm sure he does. I'm sure he will, but I don't know. I am willing to give it a shot. Might as well take that suck. Deserved. So is it here? One more down. Okay. Here we go. Ouch. And we'll go here. Oh, that's just a bomb. Bomb! Alright, one hit away. Yep, I deserve that. But at least we found the shortcut, which is good. How are we doing actually? Can I upgrade? Let's see. Let's grow. Let's add some health if we can. If there's one thing that I do have a small issue with, it's the fact that I don't see a way to develop your vessel through just the keyboard. You have to go onto the mouse. That is my only nitpick about this game so far. But even then, it's so minuscule compared to what you get. Like, it's fantastic. I'd love to see it. Ouch. Nice. Might as well heal up so we can collect some souls. Ouch. So it looks like it's 4. Yeah, so it looks like it is a full 4. Alrighty. But yeah, from all the games that I played so far that are Dark Souls lights like this is probably the most fluid I've ever seen a game like this. One of my main problems with Elden Ring was because I think most people use controllers, so that's a less common issue. You know what? Absolutely fair. Controller to me is not as reliable for me personally, but I also understand. Like, I get it. Can we go down further? Got it. No, we can't. Not like that, at least. But yeah, the reason why I'm not using controller right now is because I only use it for but I want to try this out on keyboard first, and then if I'm having trouble, then we can swap over to controller. But right now, I think we're doing okay. And besides, there's just something about having like a little arcade style sort of thing that is just so nice to see. Ouch. Alright, we got a full heal off. Let's go. Bomb. 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 nice. Okay, so you can suck that. That's cool. Yeah, I deserve that. Yep. I got greedy there. Alright. Let's go... We can go for a little bit longer. Not yet. Good to know that there is indeed fall damage in this game. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, we're good. The thing that I like the most about the game is that it's how easy it is to get into the groove of it. That actually is nice to see in games, in a game like this. Alright. Last little thing. Alright, we got the full heal. Bomb. Three. Oh, that backhand. Jesus. Okay, yeah, we need to heal up. Ouch. Yep. I got double hit on that slam there. That's unfortunate. Okay. So yeah, this really is... Okay, so I'm starting to see the vibe that the game wants you to go for. Which is fine. Okay. Alrighty. Suck. Stab. Nice. And then we go down. Ouch. Okay. Come on, do it again. There we go. So many paintings. That's actually really cute. Hell yeah. But I definitely want to try and see if we can get that boss going though. So let's get back there. Ouch. Alrighty. Let's go for about another 20 minutes and then we'll probably call it there. Yeah. Okay. Ready? Heavy? Nice. 2. Ouch. Okay. Alright. Back we go. Out of curiosity, we can't teleport to there, but we can teleport back from there. That's good to know. Actually, I'm right here. Why not just go back and get the full heal? Yeah, let's just do that. Might as well. Alright. Alrighty. And back we go, because that was way more than half. So we'll try again. Actually, you know what? Just for you, Iru, if you're still around, let's go ahead. Let's get the fists out. Get some practice in. That is so little damage. I do not understand why DK likes these fists. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's cinema, but, like, look at this damage. It's nothing. Like, what the hell is he supposed to do? I'm not sure if there's double dagger for life. Yes, absolutely. Double dagger is the best feeling weapon right now. At least for me. It's just the most mobile of the bunch. The mallet is... the mace that you can get is kind of very high damaging, and that's cool. But it's so slow. Like, in a game like this, the mobility is kind of needed. Although, then again, the game is slow enough where it might not matter as much, which is pretty cool. Actually, before I forget, let's go ahead and swap out. There we go. Just in case we change our mind on the mace. And we're down. Let the spirit recharge tick. Nice. Now, let's go ahead and say hello. That is an insane amount of damage. Let's try this. That's nutty. I jumped right into that, but that's okay. That's what I get for playing with my food a little, I guess. We're at 1,000 souls? Okay. Alright. Mace is okay. Nice. And the stagger is actually nutty. Does it penetrate shields? No, it doesn't bonk the shields. But That is a nice 1-2 combo. We'll have to see. I might try the mace out. Dagger is still probably my personal pick right now, but we'll give the mace a couple of goes. We got time. Nothing but time. Alrighty. How's your day then been though, Aru? I know you're from Australia, so time zones are radically different over there than here in the Midwest. But do you have any massive plans for today? Anything with work? Oh, New Zealand! Oh my gosh. I am so sorry, Iru. She's the Canadian Australian. Oh my gosh, I never thought about it like that before, but yeah, no, that makes total sense. I am so sorry, Iru. I am just a dumb American who didn't listen. That is totally on me. I apologize. Ouch. Okay, let's get the heal going. Bomb. Smash, smash. Alrighty. Can we get a hit off, though? I want to kind of suck him off. Ouch. I deserve it. Bomb. Dagger. Nice. Let's go. We got our harmless rock giant. Let's go. And with the mace too, right? The mace hits so hard. That is kind of nutty. But yeah, no, I apologize. New Zealand. Got it. I'm gonna keep a note of that. Thank you. Thank you again. I apologize. But good news though is that we did defeat the rock giant on that cursed after that cursed saying. But yeah, no. So thank you, I guess. Oh man. All right. And we are gonna go ahead and zoom over here, I guess. Ah, that's cool. Nice. F. Right, Mom's art class. Left, sibling mining. Okay. Let's take a look at the art class. Lithic lower. Alright. Let's go ahead and increase the strength then by a bit. Increases force regeneration speed by 50%. That's kind of nutty. But yeah, no, stone stuck. Can't move. See light. Oh, they're mining song. Okay. Good to know. What are you? Hello there, friend. Oh, your body is so strange and shiny. We don't have any stones like that around here. Reminds me of another strange friend. They passed here many quakes ago and left me with their beautiful art. Mothers say we should encourage each other to make art, so if you give me your art, I will give you the strangers. Hello. Let's see what they got. Ooh, that looks good. Oh, and they give out the clawhound, bonus. That's lovely. So it's like a little, that's like a little After Effect thing. That's fun. Alrighty. We'll go for like another 10 minutes, and then we'll go for another 5 minutes, and then we'll wind down. I want to explore a little bit more of this place, though. Ow! Smash. Ouch. Ouch. Okay, Jesus, lesson learned. Alright. Ouch, okay. You know what? I think we're just gonna leave it there for today, people. So yeah, this is a very fun start to the game. I can already tell right now that we are getting there. It's probably gonna take a while, though, and that's something that I've noticed. But honestly, I don't mind. This game is a lot of fun. I appreciate the level of detail that this game has. And the ideas that this game brings forward. The tutorial level is fantastic, a great start. The boss fights are simple but interesting, which is something that I was severely lacking from other games like this. And I love the fact that, and the best part about this entire game, the atmosphere is impeccable. One of the best atmospheric games in terms of dread that I've seen. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into the screen right now. And we're gonna go ahead and see if there is a fun person to raid. Ooh, Mirabelle is still streaming. Let's go ahead and raid her. She's on what, day 16 of the Donathon? Yeah, let's do it. Thank you so much for hanging out, everyone. It's awesome to have you here, and I love the start so far, and I can't wait to discover more. Let's go ahead and slash raid. Yeah, let's go with Mirabelle and celebrate her amazing accomplishment, and celebrate her as well. Oh. Easy as copy paste. Let's go. Oh my gosh, Gwen, that is... Thank you so much, Gwen. That is beautiful. But yeah, we'll go ahead and raid over there. Thank you so much for hanging out. Have a wonderful night, evening, or day, depending on where you're at. But thank you so much again. This has been an awesome time, and I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me for these past few hours. I'm going to try and see if I can edit this down, get this on... I'm going to try and see if I can edit this down, get this on the YouTube channel eventually, and we will make it, and we will see what we can do. But for right now, I think we're going to try and aim for Thursday, or for either Thursday or Friday. Probably Friday if I can. One day I'll mod John Twitch himself. You just might, Wayne. If only for the meme itself. But again, thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. It's been incredible. You guys have been fantastic. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful time with Mirabelle. She is amazing, she is incredible, and has done amazing work herself, so let's go ahead and say hello. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful time.
hi guys.
Three, thank you for the raid. Thank you. Ah, thank you. Sorry, we're playing